Good morning, Vietnam.
Oh, morning.
It's freezing.
Get used to it after a while anyway. It's lovely.
It should be a good day, keeping warm, keeping active.
Can't beat it.
Maybe early in the morning and it may be freezing cold, but I'm here because I love it.
Mate, morning.
Yeah. Make a cup of tea. Warm myself up.
Sem checks.
Everyone's got an excellent attitude around here. It's a really laid back environment, but it works. Everything gets done on time, and everyone works well together. Yeah, it is a nice environment. I don't know who it was who organised it all, but it definitely works. But it does make you want to come back time and time again. There's loads and loads of people that just volunteer here, that just love coming here.
We see a lot of people coming here miserable and go home feeling all right, and they come back the next day as well, which means that they've actually enjoyed they've enjoyed their experience with it.
Something to get up for in the mornings.
I've had quite a mad life, so I don't press judgment on anybody, which again helps out here because they don't like to be judged here. Attitude's very important. A lot of people have lost attitude, respect and honour. So you can have an attitude problem and you can be shitty with people, but it doesn't get you anywhere.
There's an established kind of form of behaviour, I guess, and an established culture, which, you know, if you walk into any kind of environment, then you take notice of what's going on, and then you try, the human nature is almost to try and fit in.
It's a bit like Butlins. You know, you go there, you don't know what you're going to get till you come out. You know you've had a good week though. Do you know? I mean, I don't think anyone comes through that door and realises what they're going to go out of it like.
Chink.
The fact that we come here at all is the motivation to do what we do, and the people that we actually come to work for the people, and the wood, I suppose, up to an extent. But that's what we really come to work for.
I love the environment. I love working with timber. The team is superb.
And I love the company here. It's a good laugh. It's better than sitting at home on me bum doing nothing and vegetate. I'd rather get out, volunteer and make a difference to people's lives. To see a smiling face when they buy something, or we have a lad in this morning who's got cancer in a wheelchair, and to see the pleasure on his face when he's made something, it gives you pleasure. That makes it worthwhile. It's what we're here for, to help other people.
Well, one of the problems we've got with dealing with recycled wood is that nothing that comes in that door is standard. And I just realised that a lot of the people that come through that door aren't standard either.
This is from the pier that burnt down a few years ago. We picked up a lot of the wood from there, the pallets and other stuff. And these signs are from the pier as well.
I've never been a morning where I woke up and said I don't want to go into work. Never, not ever. Even though the night before I think, oh my God, I've got to face that tomorrow. In the morning, I know that if I do come here, then it's never going to be as bad as I think it is, and there'll also be that little extra bit of support that you wouldn't have got elsewhere.
It's the people that makes it special. They're a great bunch to be with.
Well, if you respect them, they respect you back.
If we've got an individual down there that might be somewhat difficult, we talk that through, rather than accept the fact that he's a difficult. Yeah, we don't.
We not often say to them, "Are you proud of yourself?" Yeah. You've achieved. Yeah, I know.
Well, I believe all men and women are born good. Yeah, I think it's only society that makes us evil.
When I was a volunteer, obviously I had to go because of my stepmom. Obviously she was pregnant and she couldn't do certain things, so I had to rush home and help her do that. But then when I moved out and I moved into Weston Foyer, I kind of found my own independence, and they were really supportive. They give me a table made of teak, they just give it to me, and so yeah, they're really supportive and everything.
We're not very happy with the idea of titles in our job. Yeah, so a lot of people say, "What's your job, Jim?" You know, and I said, "Well, wait a minute here, what you're talking about within the last 20 minutes, or do you want to know what's going to be in the next 20 minutes?" I really couldn't tell you.
Everybody's made welcome. Nobody's left out. Everybody's treated equally. Whether you've got problems mentally, physically, everybody is included. It's what we do.
There is someone that's a bit of a problem. They create a peer group, and they kind of put them back into line and say, "Look, you can't do this. You can't talk to them like that. You can't do this. If you do it this way, it will help you. If you do it this way, we'll like you."
So we tend to work on problems collectively, which really helps the way that we approach stuff. So no one really is responsible for failing.
We treat them with respect. I think we recognise, and they recognise as well, that they're getting something from the experience. So it's not as though they're providing their labour for free. We do something in return.
As we sit down, we'll work to each other's strengths. So I will respect. Tom will tell me about technology and how we're going to use it. Yeah. I will respect Tris when Tris says, "Look, we've got an opportunity for money. Can we make this money work for us? How do we make that work?"
What I think we give them is a sense of family environment, and hope. Definitely hope. And achievement. And quite a few other things, but I could ramble on all day.
It's been like a family to me at the end of the day, so I don't know what I'd do if I didn't work here.
You've got to be able to honour yourself and respect yourself and other people. And they're quite simple things to work out.
Love and hope.
Get out and make a difference.
Oh, you definitely make a difference to me.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome. I couldn't do it without you.
Oh, I enjoy your company. It makes it special for you.
They get the sense of family.
It's a laugh here because we all enjoy each other's company, and it's better laughing than crying any time.
Like some kids, like, you know, when they go to school, they love going to school. Other kids hate going to school, yeah. But and I think it's the same thing with work. It's good to come to work and think, I can't wait to get to work. I'll go have a right laugh, you know, and then think at the end of it, oh God, no, I've got to go into the missus.
They are the best ones in the world, yeah.
And when we're here, we do have a laugh. I mean, there's a lot of banter going on, as you can well imagine.
Oh, blimey. You don't want to go to work and watch the clock, would you? No, I can't see that. No, I can't see you want to do that. You know, it's important. It's important to do. I personally think it's important to do what you enjoy doing with people you love doing it with. Oh, that sounded wrong, didn't it? But you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Got a very interesting thing for you today, Jace. More interesting than key rings.
Key rings.
Yeah. It's a cross. Yeah. You're going to tell me you're a Satanist now, and you don't want to do it.
There's no point doing something if you haven't got passion. If you haven't got passion, I say to them, there's no point in you being here. And that normally turns them around and they say, well, yeah, but I want to be here. So you say, well, have a little bit of pride in something, enjoy what you're doing and make the best of it.
And yeah, everyone gets on famously. It's enjoyable work as well.
It's in mint tea. It's mint tea that does it. Mint tea. Fresh mint tea.
I've waited ages for these all Christmas.
Yeah, he was going to open them, but I said don't spoil it.
Oh, look! That's amazing! Dun, da, 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 da. This is a baby oak tree grown from...
An acorn.
No, this is from the royal household.
It is quite a good sort of camaraderie sort of type atmosphere. And everyone's prepared to help each other and guide each other. Yeah, it works really well.
Well, I hope it'll be here when I'm gone.
Yeah, how many is that?
They've offered to build me a coffin downstairs this morning, actually. So
Yeah, so you're going to be one of your Friday afternoon projects.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's a natural evolution.
A lot of people who come here have lost something. Yeah, it could be a mental health issue where they've lost what they think is a reasonable life. You've got people that have been long-term unemployed. And they seem to have lost quite a bit of dignity. You've got people who have gone through a poor education or got poor education backgrounds, and they seem to have lost something. So what we try to do is to tell them that they're all right as they are, yeah, and to build on their strengths.
I love people. Kids, adults, special needs, anybody. Old people, like old people. So I get quite involved with helping people out. I live on an estate where there's a lot of disadvantaged people. I've helped out druggies, I've helped out alcoholics, and this job just incorporated a lot of it.
When someone's got a memorial bench for a loved one, the last thing they want is something that doesn't look right. So we do take our time and care to get them just right.
Chris, for example, although you won't hear this from himself, is a deeply, deeply compassionate man. And so much so that he worries but doesn't express that worry, yeah? And I could, little tales about him. I mean, I saw him once, go into a puddle and pick up a worm, yeah, this is a 34-year-old man, and put it on the grass.
I think it's become increasingly apparent since the project began that the wood is just the vehicle. It's not really, the wood isn't the main issue here, it's more about working with people.
Build up your confidence and make you believe that you can do things, so that's it.
We take them on a basis that's more than just treating them like workers in the workshop. We treat them as we take on their issues and their personalities as well, which we have to.
And we take good pride in what we do here. We make the extra effort for the people so that they can appreciate the bench and our work. To do a job right is better than doing it not right. Go the whole hog, spend that little extra time getting it right, and other people will then appreciate it more.
Right, this is one of our benches that we got asked to put out just before Christmas. It gave the family somewhere to go and pay tribute to her husband that she sadly lost a bit too early in life.
There's also some tears because there's a bit of pressure that goes on people in order for them to understand that they need to move on, yeah? But at the same time there's a lot of TLC, and that TLC is based around the fact that we do understand their problems, and to an extent we share them as well, because as the world moves on we can all get left behind a little bit.
Some of them can be a bit of a handful, obviously with the mental health issues, but others can make me laugh, and it's just a nice laugh to be here. I mean, I love it, so I keep coming back, so it's got to count for something, I suppose.
This blizzard driftwood is just like some of the people we get that come to us. They end up washed up and on a beach somewhere. And what we try to give them is hope.